Welcome to Love Transforms, the 21-day devotional fast, this devotional series by Mount Rubidoux Seventh-day Adventist Church, the church that empowers lives to be transformed, to be transformational in our community. So this is day 11, Love That Builds Bridges. Y'all, I geeked out on this one, right? I got so excited because guess what? I chose to look at the Golden Gate Bridge. Now, I was amazed. I watched a documentary on this construction. Just simply amazing. If you haven't watched the documentary on the building of the Golden Gate Bridge, you need to watch it. Very exciting to me. But the main thing that stood out about the construction of the Golden Gate Bridge, which is a marvel of engineering and architectural wonder, by the way, the main thing that stood out is that the whole structure of the bridge is supported by two main cables. The cables, they're made of this kind of like galvanized steel wire. And there's in those two, containing those two cables is 80,000 miles of wire. All right, if you can imagine that. 80,000 miles of wire. The cables are 3 feet in diameter, and they support the entire weight of the structure, which is somewhere around 1 million tons. Okay? That's enough weight, basically, to give you a fair idea of what that looks like. You can take the world's largest tree, the General Sherman sequoia tree, which weighs 2.7 million pounds. You can stick 666 of those on the bridge and it'll support that weight. That's how strong these cables are. That's how solid the structure is. Well, God has his own dynamic cable system called love. Love builds bridges, all right? Now, as brilliantly designed and executed as that design and structure of the Golden Gate Bridge is, God's design is infinitely more wise and powerful and structural because his unifying elements of love keep the body of Christ as diverse and as varied as we are. They keep us together on one accord. The Bible tells us in Ephesians 4, verses 2 and 3, to walk worthy of the vocation wherewith you are called, with all lowliness and meekness, with long suffering, forbearing one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. So let me break this down for you, my friends. Forbearing, I looked it up, spellchecker.net. It says there that to forbear means or entails an intentional decision to hold back from reacting impulsively or aggressively. Does that sound like something that you can use? I know I certainly can. This can also imply, forbearing can also imply the ability to endure hardship or difficulty without complaint or retaliation. So, with that cable system in place, God's cable system of love, I imagine that we can build a lot of bridges in the church. Oh, we might seem pretty, divided or different, or maybe not sometimes on the same page, but understand this. As we go and are transformed by the love of Christ, that cable system will be strong, it will be resilient, it will be flexible, it will hold up the structure that helps us to transform the world. God bless you. Stay tuned for the next day, day 12 of this devotional series.